Hi everyone, Anna Kessler here with a new video tutorial, and today we are making step cards. We're making 3 of them. So first let's take a 5.5 by 11 piece of cardstock. Doesn't matter what color, depending on the theme that you're working on, the recipient, or whatever you want to make the card for. So we're going to align the right side or the right edge with 1 inch. And then we are going to cut a slit starting from 1 inch on the top, going all the way down to 6.5. This is a center step card. We're going to make 3 different designs of step cards. I really love those fun fold cards, and step cards are part of those. So cutting all the way from 1 inch on the top to 6.5 in the bottom, while the paper is aligned with 1 inch on the right. So it's really good to work with a trimmer here. We're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So you can either flip the paper or align it with the 1 inch on the left side this time. And again, cut from 1 inch to 6.5, or from 6.5 all the way up to 1 inch. Doesn't matter the direction as long as you cut that other slit. So this is what you have so far. You see that on the top the lines start from 1 inch, so we're going to align that edge with the left of your scoreboard or your trimmer or whatever it is you are scoring with. And we're going to start scoring. Now we're going to score only from the edge until the cut line, not all the way down. So you score at 1, 2, and 6.5 from the top to the cut line. And you do exactly the same on the bottom. So here again, you either flip the paper or you simply cut from the bottom edge to the cut line. So basically all the score lines are only on those edged strips on the sides. Okay? Now we're going to make 1 score in the middle between the cut lines on 5.5 inches. Only 1 in between the cut lines. So I'm just making sure I'm in the right place, and then I'm scoring between the top cut line and the bottom cut line. That's all the scoring. Now let's fold. We're going to start with the first 2 folds, and they're mountain folds, and then the second folds are valley folds. On the strips, we're folding the strips. In the center, we're going to make a mountain fold, and then finally 2 more mountain folds. And this is your center step card. Isn't that fun? I love this. So basically, now you can cover it any way that you want, with any paper that you want, and add any embellishments that you want. You simply measure the spaces. I've measured them for you here. And then you cut the pieces of the paper that you want and attach it to the card. You can use a pattern paper to begin with to make the card, and then not even need to cover it with anything. Up to you. So this is how the final card looks. This is the center step card. Oops. And we are now going to make the second step card, which is going to be a side step card. So we're going from the easiest one to the more complicated one. So now you need a 6 by 8.5 cardstock. This actually measurements for the side step card will work on any size card. So I'm making it on a 6 by 8.5, but it will work on other sizes as well. So we're going to mark the 2.5 inch, and I always like to make 2 points because I want a straight line, and I'm using a pencil to draw the line I'm going to go from about 1.5 inches to the bottom. This is just a mark. Then I'm going to turn the card and cut. So I'm cutting from 1 inch all the way down to 6 inches. That's the slit that I'm making. You see there's one side is wider and the other side that is thinner. So it's not, the cut is not in the center, okay? Now I'm going to score it starting from the left while the cut line is the 1 inch gap between the edge and the cut line. So that 1 inch is aligned to the left. And I'm going to score it at 1, 2, 3.5, and 6. But I'm only going to score it from the bottom edge to the cut line. All the top area has no score lines whatsoever. I'm using the ruler just to make sure that I'm on the right place. Exactly 1, 2, 3.5, and 6 inches. And again, I'm scoring from the bottom to the cut line. The top has no score lines at all. And then we're folding in an accordion shape, starting with a mountain fold and then continuing with all the folds until they're finished. And then you see that the top part, we didn't score it, but it also folds almost in half, or basically in half. You don't need to score that line, it just folds on its own. Just burnish the folds, and now you have a side step card. Isn't that cool? So measure all the panels that you want to cover with your cover papers. Again, if you use a pattern paper to begin with, you can skip this part, or if you just want to keep a solid color on your card. I made this one for Christmas, but it can work for any occasion, obviously. So this is our second card, our side step card. Finally, we're going to make our stair step card, which is a little complicated, so just follow along, bear with me. I'm going to take you step by step. So we start with a 5x7 piece of cardstock. A double-sided cardstock would be best, or just a plain color cardstock. Just going to keep this pattern in the middle. So we're going to align horizontally and start marking our lines. Well, basically what we're going to create are 1 inch square steps or stairs. So the first line we're going to draw all the lines with a pencil and later erase them. So the first line is 1 inch from the left edge. We're going to make a mark. So this is our first mark. And then just so it will be easier, I'm going to turn the paper like this and then start adding more lines. So now we're going to make 4 lines starting from 1 inch, going every inch. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And since these lines are going to be straight, we are going to make 2 points to make straight lines. So again, move your ruler a little bit to the top and mark 1, 2, 3, 4 inches. And then we can draw the line between the 2 points. We're going to have 4 horizontal lines. This is what we have so far. So I'm starting with the 1 inch. Remember, we made a 1 inch to the left and then another 1 inch. So basically we have a point of 1 inch square from the corner. So now let's draw the lines starting from 1 inch. You can draw them all the way to the edge, not necessary, the horizontal line. So this is our first 1 inch cube. So 1 inch from the top and then 1 inch from the bottom. So now let's measure another 1 inch and draw a line, a vertical line this time, all the way to the horizontal 1 inch. So now we have our first cube. This is going to be our first step. So number 1. Now we're going to align our ruler with the horizontal 1 inch line and measure 1.5 inches from the left edge. This is where our second 1 inch square is going to start. So we're going to mark the 1.5 inch line and then draw a line from 1.5 inches to 2.5 inches, and then the horizontal line is at 2 inches from the top. Remember, we made those 4 lines. So now we have 2 vertical lines on 1.5 and then 2.5 inches. So this is cube number 2. So basically our stairs are going to go diagonally and gradually. So each time we are going, each step is going to start 1/2 inch from the last step. So step number 3, or stair number 3, starts from 2 inches all the way to 3 inches. Remember, the first one started at 1 inch from the left, the second one started at 1.5 inches from the left, and this one starts from 2 inches from the left. And they're all 1 inch squares. So this is stair number 3. Stair number 4 is going to start 2.5 inches from the left. And remember, we have all those 4 horizontal lines to guide us. What we are doing now is marking the vertical lines to close the square that we need. So this is step number 4. This is how it looks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we have to make the last one, number 5, which is going to start at 3 inches from the edge all the way to 4, because like I said, they're 1 inch squares. So now we have our 5 steps to make the stair step card. So we're going to cut on some of the lines and then score some of the lines. Basically, we're only going to cut the horizontal lines, but we're only going to cut them along the 1 inch lines. Remember where they start from 1 inch to 2 inches and so on. And then we're going to fold the vertical lines. And fold. So I hope that was clear. So we're cutting along the horizontal line, scoring along the vertical lines. Just remove all the pencil marks before you fold it, because otherwise it will be impossible. So each step is going to be first folded in a mountain fold and then a valley fold. And this will create the fold of the step. So now we have a stair step. Isn't that cool? This is how it closes. Burnish all your folds really well, and then you can measure the panels that you want to cover, if you want to cover them. Basically what I did is, on the right side I cut strips that are 3 1/4 wide and 4 3/4 long. So that matches the top one. And then I had to reduce the size according to the size of the panels, which is going smaller and smaller as we go further down. So what I did, I just placed it like this and marked with a pencil where I wanted to cut. And basically that's what I did. Pretty lazy, but worked for me. And on the left side, again, the width of the strips are 3 1/4, and the length of the longest strip is 2 3/4, and then you simply reduce the size. And this is how it looks when it is completely embellished. And I really hope you like this tutorial and that you'll give all these cards a try. They're really easy to make once you get the hang of it. Thank you very much for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video. And I will see you next time.